Saturday afternoon to you. First off, I apologize for my voice. I've been under the weather for the past few days, but I'm getting better. But I wanted to make a quick little video about the severe weather setup that is probable for the Carolinas, specifically for the Carolinas, but overall in the southeastern United States. Right now, we still have the vast majority of the activity in eastern Texas and western parts of Louisiana and central Louisiana. This is forecast to move eastward, and as it does so, most of the models indicate a pretty hefty line of thunderstorms approaching the southern Appalachian Mountains of North and South Carolina and Georgia, and maybe a little bit more of a discrete nature in South Georgia and the Florida Panhandle and through northern Florida through Jacksonville. So let's see how this will evolve over the next day or two. This isn't typically what we would focus on this channel, but since this pretty much affects family in the mountains and towards the beaches, I want to focus in on the Carolinas and southeastern United States in this video. This is tomorrow's forecast outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. Anywhere from southern parts of Virginia through the foothills and Piedmont of North South Carolina into the Georgia and Tallahassee, Florida Panhandle, and even towards Jacksonville, you do have the risk of seeing some scattered severe thunderstorms. And with that, we can also look at the tornado probabilities, and we will actually put the point values here. Charlotte looking about a 5% chance of seeing a tornado, which is given the climatology is a pretty big percentage for Charlotte. Even in Columbia, South Carolina. The most of these, I will take a look at some model data here in a minute, but most of these look like they're going to be within a line of thunderstorms, and not these the classics discrete supercells. But surrounding that 5% chance, you have the darker blues. It's a 2% chance of seeing some tornado or two. Our damaging wind probabilities, a little bit more widespread. In fact, that's pretty much the threat, is 15% chance of seeing damaging winds, anywhere from pretty much the highlighted slight risk area from southern Virginia in through the Carolinas and through the vast majority of Georgia and the Panhandle of Florida. And our hail probabilities is pretty much southward, a little bit more of a discrete nature to the storms in southern Georgia, but nonetheless a little lower tornado probabilities compared to today across the southern Mississippi River Valley. But these storms will still pack a punch. Now we're taking a look at the high-resolution ensemble forecasting system. We're looking at particular members and how they depict the future radar. And this is getting into tomorrow morning. So this is 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. You have a broken line of showers and thunderstorms approaching the southern Appalachians. This is going to move through, not too rapidly, but by 10 a.m. be somewhere between Hickory and Asheville, perhaps going through Asheville at this time, going just to the west of Greenville, Spartanburg by this time. And then by, if we push this through a little bit further, by noon, getting through the Hickory, Gastonia regions and into the Charlotte metro region by noon to 1 p.m. This line, especially early, is expected to bring some pretty hefty winds, heavy rainfall, and perhaps some small hail with those. This is expected to push eastward. As it does so, the North Carolina portion of the line should diminish towards late afternoon, but you still have some pretty robust convection across South Carolina, especially the coastal areas of South Carolina. And on the back side of this prefrontal band, the front itself might actually spark off some showers across the Piedmont foothills of North Carolina, but that's not expected to be much of anything around then. But this is just one model. If we just compare, so this is noon. If we look at the other types of models, this particular model doesn't have too much in the way of convection across the Charlotte metro region. This one does, and so does this one, and so does that one. So these models depict pretty much the same things, where you'll have a broken line of showers and thunderstorms approach the Charlotte metro region by lunchtime tomorrow, Sunday, December 29th, and perhaps some additional rounds of showers and thunderstorms after that. The southeastern United States, the showers and thunderstorms will be a little bit more robust, more discreet across southern Georgia and the Florida Panhandle, even as we go forward through time. The different depictions, you could either have some discrete supercells or just a very strong to severe thunderstorms with damaging winds and hail. The tornado threat overall is greatly diminished from today's threat, but still be on the lookout for some of those heftier types of thunderstorms. They could be a little spicy. Is brought on by this shortwave. This is expected to, as it pushes eastward, expected to go to the northeast and close off a bit. But this storm system will bring some very warm temperatures, anonymously warm for this time of year, especially across the eastern seaboard, but also some very heavy rain and very windy conditions across the Midwest and the southern Appalachian Mountains, which is especially concerning in western North Carolina, where recovery efforts are still underway from Hurricane Helene, and any loosened trees from that storm and storms between Helene and now will only get will have the ability or the opportunity to fall or cause more damage, which is something that we don't really need. So just be aware that this storm is one of many that is bringing in cold air that we will talk about more Monday with our new map Monday that's locked up here in southern Canada, and that is going to fight its way southward. And like we talked about last week's video or Monday's video, whenever cold air replaces warm air, you're going to have some fireworks. And this is one of the next several storms that is helping bring in cold air. So thank you for watching this short video. I hope y'all stay safe in these severe weather events and across the Carolinas and southeastern United States. And I will see you in the next one.